Hey, all right. Peeling eggs, drinking a beer, watching Melvin. Hey, very nice. Good fixins. Welcome. And yeah, well, I tell you what, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get this one in, man. My sim has just been crazy tonight, my computer and just in general. But like, if it can go wrong, it kind of has tonight. So, but welcome in, good fixins. Welcome everybody else. You are looking at the beautiful DC3. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but here's one of the things that didn't quite work like I wanted. I was going to fly the Microsoft Flight Sim version of it, and it did not work. So anyway, we're going to do the Aeroworx version, and hopefully I'll remember where everything's at, and we'll be all right. I've been just kind of looking over the route today, and I really wanted to fly this VFR. I've got a few places along the way here that may not be, but I think every place that we're going to is VFR. So I was just looking at what kind of a route I was going to file, and then I got to thinking, like, I've never really asked for a VFR clearance from a place like Newark before, so I wonder if they're not going to like that. um, but yeah, we're going to be heading northwest bound from Newark to Wilkes-Barre for the first route, and then we'll be moving on to Syracuse and then to Rochester. Hopefully by the time the night is out, we're tracking an old airmail route, a westbound airmail route today. But I think we could fly, even though we're VFR, we're going to track the Stillwater VOR. Sorry, I don't think I said that right. Even though we're VFR, I'd like to track Stillwater, then I'd like to track Wilkes-Barre into Wilkes-Barre Scranton. We are going to have to make, regain communication here with ATC. So I may request flight following, but I'm gonna put non-RNAV capable, just so that everybody's clear. And what would our altitude be here? Our altitude needs to be, let's see, 2007. So it looks like 4,500 would get us there. And I think this plane will do about $180 or so. We will see. But yeah, that's the plan. In the meantime, I'm also coming down with the cold. A courtesy, I think, of my grandkids, but that's just kind of the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, let's see what they tell us here, and we'll get going. I'm gonna make sure I've got fuel before we get going here. Yeah, we're pretty well maxed out in terms of fuel. Actually, even a little over here. That's all right. And we're just doing a generic livery tonight. Not flying with an airliner. We're retracing basically a route that I read about in a book called Fate is the Hunter. And I don't remember which outfit they flew for, but it's an airmail route, so it's non-passenger, and we're just going to try to get the mail up the chain, so to speak. Oh, hey, hello. All right, do I not have? Well, apparently that's an outside view. All right, weird. Okay, interesting. We need. Yeah, so here I've been practicing the other aircraft, and wouldn't you know it, the first thing I'm looking for, battery switches in a different spot. Oh, how's our sounds doing, by the way? Wow, that's turned down, way down. Weird. Just gonna roll with it, buddy. I need the beacon to come on here. Beacon light is on. Nav light can also come on. Cabin signs on and on. Fuel quantity. Come down here, just check. interesting. It only shows, I'm really, like, I'm full, but it only shows 100 on each. That's really strange. Very strange. I can hear my dog's tail thumping up there. Trims or cowl flaps are set. Hey, Merry Christmas. The carb heat is set to cold, and the cowl flaps need to be opened up here. And it goes this way. That's also opposite of the Microsoft Flight Sim version of this aircraft, but you know what the heck. And I'm hoping that everything is looking good here. Everything is good, 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 good. All right. We need to get fuel to the mains. Looks like that's on left main and right main. That works for me. We are going to go auto rich. We have the prop levers fully forward, and we'll crack the throttle just a bit here. And I think we're about ready to get going. Golly, this is gonna bug me. I am not hearing. Are you guys hearing any sim sounds at all? I'm not hearing anything right now. This makes me very nervous. I don't know. I'm just going to turn everything up here. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Oh, boy. My aux pumps are already on. Yeah, I've got zero sounds here. I'm gonna see, I guess, if I'm gonna see if I get sounds after the engine start, but this is not good. I've got like nothing here. Sounds, everything's up. You can hear it? Okay. Or my earphone. Oh, my ears. My headphones are freaking out. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Good. Thank you, Fixie. Thank you. I think I might need some new headphones because, like, that's. I can feel right here. I got like a little short, and it goes in and out. All right, just can't move my head the wrong way. Okay. Oh, that's a great. I don't know how loud we need to have it now. All right. Anyway. Whew, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Dang it. Okay. It really has been. All right, throttle cracked. Fuel pump on. Mags on. Primer 1 to 2 seconds. 1001, 1002. Starter engaged. Chuggy, 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 and then it. Oh, there she goes. All right. That all looks good. That all looks good. All right. Let's come. We can turn that guy off. Generator on. And let's go to Primer number 2. 1001. 1002. Starter. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. That fuel pump off. That generator on. And that looks good. That looks good. Inverter radio master. Turn these on. I've got the time set for morning, so copying Rock Valkyrie on that. Alright, that's all looking good. Now, that's where the radio's at. Oh, they're down here. How do I have a, I don't know why I don't have a view set up for that, but I will now. It's been a little while since I've flown this airplane, I tell you what. 128.55 is what Rob Valkyrie is saying here, 28.55. I've given these guys a good 10 minutes now to kind of chew on my flight plan, so that's probably good. And that's all good there. Let's go get the ATIS.
23 Mike Juliet, radar contact lost. Quebec, the field 12 miles at your 12 o'clock, reported in sight. Or report field in sight, not Quebec.
Alright, our wind is 300 at 7. Good visibility here, altimeter 299.8. They are departing runway 4 left. Okay, let's see if we can get some clearance here. Newark, approach hello, November 11816 with information Delta VFR request.
11816, November, should pass your request.
Yes, sir, we are a DC3 slant whiskey. We are requesting to depart to the northwest, heading to Wilkes-Barre. 5,500, I should have said.
Very well, sir. You are cleared as requested out of the Newark class Bravo. Report when ready to taxi. Your altimeter is 299.8. You can expect a runway. Let's see, where were you? You're all the way up. You can expect runway 29er for departure.
Nice. Okay, we'll call you for taxi. We'll expect 29er and 299.8, November 11816. All right, cool. So that was actually pretty easy.
Field in sight, 900. 985 Quebec, clear for the visual approach. Runway
so
22 right. I'm sorry, runway 4 right.
What we need to be doing, we're kind of over in the northern part there, so 29er, so he's going to take us out here on Zulu. We'll cross 22 right, 22 left, and we'll depart 29er, which is awesome because it's basically going to be straight out departure.
Delta, we're at the North FBO, IFR to Wilkes-Barre.
So he's doing the IFR, which is probably a good call. All right, then I need also, will I have, so here's the other thing. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to be going basically.
Voyager 190,
pick up
request.
Boston once we
Standby,
get there,
please.
but this first leg is going to be Unicom for the majority of it. All right, so before we get going, we'll let these engines warm up a little bit more. We are going to be, we'll tune in Stillwater, which is 1096, and about a 312 heading, 1096. And 1096. Okay, that looks good. And nothing's happening quite yet. That's okay. We'll just plan on tracking
my apologies for
about
the
a
delay.
312.
Cleared to your destination, radar vectors code, then as filed.
This is looking like it's about 115.
Maintain 2,000.
Set everything
Expect
to that.
6,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 4676. Alright, we're clear to Wilkes Bar, radar vectors code.
We want to
Then as
go.
filed. Initial altitude of 2,000, expect
Said we want to go about
6,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency was
so
with you. Squawk
we'll fly about 310 to start out with.
190.
And then this one has to come over also.
Is correct. Putting start at your discretion. Delta is current for you to pick up. Expect runway 29er for departure. I will call you in a minute. Expecting 29er for departure. Voyager
So nice to have Rock Valkyrie flying along. Hey, I see Iowa Scotsman checking in as well. Hello, I missed you there, sir. And Pilot Ryan,
Quebec runway
how is the DC3? It's this version is very good. Has been, I should say. Very good. This is the Airworx in X-Plane 12, and yeah, I have enjoyed it. Flown this thing quite a bit. Okay. I also, though, I really have liked the Microsoft Flight Sim version of it, but I haven't flown it for a little while, and so I loaded in today, and there were some quirky things going on with it. So I thought, you know what, rather than fighting that, I'll just pop over here to something I have flown, and I think I had to do one word, Rob, with you. You have to do all one word. So anyway, I like them both, I guess. There you go. Okay, so after start, all right, everything is looking good. Here comes this aligned. All that stuff is good. Taxi fuel pumps off. Tail wheel flaps. Mixture auto rich. Yeah, we're good to go. I will put my transponder. Yep, 1200 is on. There we go. That looks good. At departure, November 11816 is ready for taxi.
November 11816, runway 29er. Taxi via Zulu. Cross runway 22 right. Hold short, runway 22 left.
All right, Zulu, cross 22 right, hold short 22 left. November 11816. All right. Cut the brakes.
Newark departure, Voyager 190. We're also ready for taxi.
There's Rob coming along for the ride, baby. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Hey, Voyager 190. Tell you what, you're in the DC3. No, you're not. The DC3 is 18116. Runway 29er. Taxi via Zulu. Cross runway 22 right. Hold short, runway 22 left. Copy that. We'll
here is Zulu.
Cross 22 right. Hold short 22 left.
And we're on down to runway 29er.
Voyager 190.
Yeah, gotta keep
Actually,
an eye
Voyager
out.
190, I'd like you in front of the DC3 if possible. 11816, hold short at Zulu 5. Let the Voyager 190 out in front of you, please.
All right, 11816 will hold short Zulu 5. Robert.
And 18116, or 11816 rather, squawk normal when able.
All right, Squawk and Charlie here, Douglas 816. thought I was squawking Charlie. Alright, let's see what we need to do here. Oh, it does say
11816. Okay, I see what it is. The reason I'm showing you squawking odd is your VFR. So squawk VFR, please. 1200.
alright, that's what my radio is showing, but I'll try to just spin it around and reset it here if I can.
No, sir, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Yeah. There goes the Voyager. Are you in that Tecum? Is that what you're flying tonight, Rob? Oh man, the MD or the DC-10 and the MD-80. I love the MD-80. I have that for rotate. I don't have a DC-10 though. Who's the DC-10? Who makes the DC-10, Pilot Ryan? Maybe you're over in P3D. Is that maybe what it is? But yeah, this is a vintage warbird. Obviously, well, I shouldn't say that. If this is the first time, we don't fly warbirds that often, but we do like to fly these every so often. We like to do a little whiskey slant alpha. I guess technically this would be slant alpha because we don't get over 18,000. And anyway, just try to fly via radio navigation.
Welcome to Newark Liberty International Airport, sir. Left turn when able, report clear of the active.
Left turn when able, report clear of the active.
Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Thursday, everybody. If you are here in the States, happy Thanksgiving. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the patience as I get everything squared away here.
Your departure Voyager 190, hold short due to left on Zulu.
Go ahead and go a notch of flaps here.
190, roger.
And you guys will have to let me know how my sound levels are now with the aircraft and ATC and everything else there.
Voyager 190, continue cross runway 22
So,
left.
Pilot Ryan, maybe you're
Zulu to runway 29.
they are on, Rob.
Voyager 190.
Dark approach, Scott 9, have that clear for right at Papa 2, looking for the FBO.
Alright, you just crossed over
95 Quebec.
22 right, we're holding short 22 left right here.
Turn on Papa. Hold short runway at 29er.
Turn Papa, hold short 29er. Nothing but.
November 11816, cross runway 22 left. Hold short Zulu, runway 29er.
Crossing 22 left and hold short 29er, Douglas, so 816.
Voyager 190, you're going to fly runway heading. The winds are 290 at 7. Runway 29, clear for takeoff. Runway 29, clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading, Voyager 190.
Yeah, Rob must be in that new Tecum that he picked up the other day. Thing looks pretty nice, dude. I like the configuration options that you were showing there. It looks like it's very customizable and it's pretty darn cool. All right, so let's run through the quick super quick run up here.
1116, runway 29er, line up and wait.
Newark departure, United 5415, requesting Alpha 6.
Line up and wait, November 11816.
985 Quebec, cross runway 29 at Papa, left turn Zulu to your gate.
Not going to have time for a full run up here, but that's okay.
Left on Zulu, not that way.
I think we're going to be fine. They're lined up here, squirrely tail dragger.
Departure, United 5415.
United 5415, Newark departure.
Okay, flaps are set.
Requesting clearance to
My trim should be set about +2.
Sir, where is that? Is that from Newark?
Right there.
Newark.
Cals to trail.
United 5415, your clearance has not come up yet. Give me a second to check that.
Veto heat coming on. No other anti-icing needed as of
Voyager
yet.
190.
The pump's coming back on for takeoff.
Report altitude leaving. Leaving 1,500.
Carb confirmed cold. Tail wheel needs to be locked.
Voyager 190, New York approach has radar contact. Proceed direct coat, climb and maintain 6,000. Direct coat 6,000, Voyager 190.
I don't remember which one's the tail wheel. E. Alright, we're not going to worry about tail wheel. Maybe over here.
United
we're just gonna roll with it.
5415, your clearance has just come in, stand by.
DC-10 was a good plane for its time, but it has some faults. And then it was replaced by the MD-11. So the MD-11 is another plane that I have in the sim that I really do enjoy. Yeah. So I'm with you. I'm a big fan of the McDonnell Douglas aircraft, and yes, indeed, it's a
DC 11816, the winds are 290 at 7.
great
You're going
manufacturer.
to fly a runway heading upon departure. Runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
Runway 29er clear for takeoff and fly runway heading November 11816. So we're sitting at about, I'm seeing about 290 right there. All right, beautiful.
United
Here we go.
5415, you're clear to Boston Logan
We're looking
Airport.
for 90.
Radar vectors merit, that is filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after
Top power
departure.
set.
Departure with me,
Oh,
squawk
boy.
2320.
Tails flying already. We're wandering. We are wandering all over the place. There's 80 and rotates.
5415, reback is correct. Push
Positive
inside your
rate.
discretion.
Here.
Pick up 8 is Delta, sir. You can expect runway 4 left for departure. Call for taxi. Break Voyager 190, leaving my airspace to the north. Radio services are terminated. Frequency change to advisory is approved, sir. Over to Unicom 122.8. Enjoy your flight. Over to Unicom. Happy Thanksgiving, Voyager 190.
Pops coming up.
Newark approach, American 2643, thank you. From Kennedy.
Sorry, that's really loud. I could barely hear the ATC on my headphones. Okay, we filed 4,500. We're climbing
American 2643, you are
3,400.
not in my airspace, sir. Over to Unicom 122.8. Enjoy your
We're
flight.
at nighttime, yeah, baby.
Roger, thanks. Have a good
I
night.
love it. I love it.
And DC 11816, report altitude leaving.
And November 11816 is climbing 2,200.
11816, radar contact, and discharge, you are leaving my airspace out of the class Bravo. Squawk BFR, which you already are, and then enjoy your flight.
All right, have a great night. 11816. See you next time. All right, so let's do this. Let's go heading mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a turn. We said we needed to turn and kind of go like on about a 315-ish heading, maybe 320. We do have, this guy did come to life here, so you can kind of see where we're, right now we are, if we turn about 312, we'll go direct to it, so I'm just going to go ahead and engage the nav. We're going to keep the climb going. We are pretty good climb speed, honestly, about 110. I think what we were looking for, actually 110 is exactly what we're looking for. You know, we're about 5 knots fast, but that's okay. I'm going to put my manifold is 40 and my RPM's 2500. So we've got climb power set and everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and yeah, well, we're going to be out of VFR conditions here in just a second if we're not careful, but 4,500 is coming up, so we can level. And we'll do the best we can. Alright, boom, there you go. We are heading currently altitude. Altitude. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the wrong thing. I don't want the approach. I want nav. I want level. Okay. We overshot just a little bit. Nose down. Grab some airspeed as we're doing that.
Your local altimeter is 29er.
And we're on our way. We are on our way.
Runway 4 right,
There's another plane like the DC-10, the TriStar L1011, but that plane failed since most airlines bought the DC-10s. Yes. I was able to, before I left P3D, I was able to get the Captain Sim L1011 TriStar, and that was a fun aircraft to have in the sim. It was for the time, it was pretty complicated engine setup, and had an INS that was modeled, and the textures were starting to look a little dated even in P3D, but I sure enjoyed flying that plane. I'd love to have a Whisper liner in either in Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane 12. That'd be awesome. All right, we're gonna level off, and now we are gonna set our mixtures to auto lean. We're going to go manifold of 34.
Canada 447, tell you what, vectors for traffic. Depart Sparta.
And we're going to go back to about 23
7,000.
on the RPMs here.
Depart Sparta heading 190, expect 7,000 air count 447.
And technically we're supposed to close the gals, but if we do that, this airplane actually overheats, even though it's not, we don't have any engine failures that are modeled, but so we leave them cracked open just a little tiny bit. This is a complex plane. In your opinion, you wouldn't know how to fly without crashing it. Yeah, it's the thing about this is it's got so many variants and so many ways that you can customize it. You know, shoot, there's a lot of most of them now have the modern, you know, glass kind of, at least some form of GPS, and so there's really very few that have this Sperry autopilot and all that stuff, but that is kind of why I like it. You know, to be sure, I do enjoy that. All right, we're 23.5 miles. Oh, and we need to sorry, we need to come down here and change our comms. 2280. We're following old Rob Valkyrie. We want to make sure that we're talking to him as we go into Wilkes-Barre. So the ATIS right now, all the bells and whistles. Yeah, there's no doubt it has a few, no doubt. Wilkes-Barre right now is reporting 320 at Niner, 15-mile-an-hour gusts, overcast 3,900, and yeah, altimeter 3,000. So here's the tricky part about this, guys, is we actually have a terrain here 3,100. We have to be careful about, and so as we get close to the Wilkes-Barre VOR, so that's when we get to Stillwater, we're going to track outbound for a bit, and then we're going to pick up the Wilkes-Barre VOR. As we get closer to Wilkes-Barre, we're going to have to descend a little bit, and it actually puts us on a low route airway, which westbound we're expected to be at 4,000, and again that's terrain related, so we're going to have to be careful as we go down. We don't want to run into a rocky hill, although that's a name of an airstrip, not an actual hill, but like you can see 2,126 here. 2504, 23. So yeah, we're gonna have to just be careful, I guess is what I'm saying. Now when they flew this in the back in the day, of course they didn't have VORs. They had radio stations that they could tune, much like, my understanding is much like an ADF, but sometimes even less accurate than that. And there were no airway, there were no air restrictions as far as altitudes. You flew visually, and you checked in with air traffic, and you let them know kind of what your altitudes was and what your direction and hit. It was almost like flying transatlantic, where you do check-ins and position reports, and then the air traffic controllers of the time would try to sequence you and make sure that you were not at a similar altitude to another aircraft, and but a lot of times this mail route was just kind of on the pilots to get there, and they flew visually. They kind of got to know the different terrain features, if there were roads and towns and things like that. They just got to know the route basically. And the route that we are flying right now was actually done in a DC2, which was obviously the predecessor of this, but I have not flown that F-28 yet, Pilot Ryan. It looks like a really like my kind of airplane, no doubt about that. I just, however, picked up a similar plane. I picked up the BAE 146. That's on sale right now on the Contrail website. If you are ever interested in that, it's just 20 bucks off, something 30% off, and Just Flight, like they never put their planes on sale ever. So I picked it up, but that's about as close as I've got to that Fokker F-28. But similar, right? Similar kind of aircraft, very radio based, and lots of old school, kind of quirkiness to it. From all accounts, though, everybody that I know that has flown it, they really like it, and so it's it's on my radar. But I've been wanting to pick up the BAE for some time now, because I had it in X-Plane 11, and then Just Flight essentially said, "Hey guys, sorry, we're not gonna update this for X-Plane 12. It's not worth it." And so they basically said that we're moving to MSFS, and then of course they came out and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, never mind on that. We're going to go ahead and redo the Duchess," and well, that's a whole other story. So anyway, at that point, I knew I was going to have to. I don't generally buy the same aircraft for multiple platforms, but in this case, I basically had to, because I wanted to fly it again. I was not going to go back to X-Plane 11, and I knew it was not ever going to come to X-Plane 12. So anyway, so kind of back to the Airmail story. what would happen a lot of times is as they flew, if the weather got worse, they would sometimes have to just bypass the town altogether. And so, like, there were days when it's possible, like, Wilkes-Barre might not have got their mail because the weather was too bad. And so I always thought that was interesting. But anyway, if you've never read the book Fate is the Hunter, highly recommend it. And I'm not a reader, okay, so this is coming from a non-reader guy. But this is one of many routes that he flew, and I thought it would make for kind of an interesting series. We'll probably take 2 days or 2 different streams to fly westbound because they go all the way to Cleveland, and then we'll turn back around. We'll fly it from Cleveland back to Newark. This is odd. So I don't have the super slow Shift F1 replay right now for some reason. And that's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Save that for later. That's an issue. That's going to be a problem right there.
Hello, Sam.
Hi, my friend. Nice to see you, sir. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. Well, we just flew into instrument conditions. And I'm going to try to descend. Try to descend here. I pulled back on the power a little bit, and Robert, you are correct. So I could simulate if I had ATC, I could just pick up a pop-up IFR, but I do not have ATC, so we're just gonna drop down here a little bit, 2,500. And that's going to put us below where we're supposed to be, by the way. But not a lot I can do about that right now. Let's go back to heading mode here. We're just about to hit the cone of confusion. We're only 2.5 miles from the VOR. So we're going to descend, looking for 2,500. Just turn on the old Navimatic. Yeah, I don't have that, man. I wish I had the old Navimatic. I got this. I think this is the Sperry I got right here, Mr. Sperry. Although I don't know what this is. This is like a Dynan update. I don't know. It's like a Bendix King, Dynon, and Sperry combination. And just turn on the Navimatic and relax. Yeah, because it sometimes works according to the manual. It really is. It really is. And the one in Fussy Pants is even worse, which is kind of part of its appeal. Kind of why I like it. But I was not able. I had some sound issues in MSFS, and then I had all kinds of like control surfaces not working, and yeah, so it was a no-go for Microsoft Flight Sim. But that's okay. This is going to work. This is going to work. Mainly fly X-Plane 12 or MSFS. I'm mostly X-Plane 12. I think the last time I counted, I was about 2/3 X-Plane and 1/3 Microsoft Flight Sim. Trust me, I'm an aircraft mechanic. Yeah. You know, the Airworx guys do a good job of updating this, but I don't know that they've done an update for a little while on this, and so I'm kind of curious to see how it holds up. We're going to take it down 2,500 though, and see if we can wiggle our way through the mountains here, the hills of central New York, Scranton. I guess we're in Pennsylvania right now. Scranton, PA. $2,500 is what we're after, right about there. All right, then we also need to tune in Wilkes-Barre VOR 111.6. My Kingdom for bigger click spots. 111.6, and we can. We're tracking that. Yeah, we are right there. What do I need? I don't think I can fly nav 2, unfortunately. Unless I come over here. Maybe I can. Turn on nav 2. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I will just do this. 111.6. We'll spin you around, sir. Back to nav mode. And we're 33 miles out. We'll make a little bit of a left-hand turn. I don't know, actually, but stay about where we are. There it goes. Now we're grabbing it. Yeah, we're grabbing it. I know, right? Like, I have seen the sim market has had some sales, but nothing that really has grabbed me. The only sale that I've taken advantage of so far was over on the Contrail store. I found the BAE 146 for 30% off, so I grabbed that. And I did go to Vertical Sim and grabbed an updated copy of Syracuse. So I guess I've spent a little bit, but yeah, nothing from X-Plane. I'm guessing maybe tomorrow. I mean, it's Black Friday, right? Tomorrow's kind of when, or maybe it'll even start tonight. When is Midnight Zulu? Well, I guess it's already come and gone. So, I don't know. Maybe they're not going to do it. I don't know. I don't know. Orbix has had a... Oh, wait a second. Look. It's on right now. It's on right now, buddy. Black Friday sale. Here we go. There you go. So it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. So, the Orbix store has also had a lot of scenery and stuff on sale, so that's been kind of cool. Looking forward to the Melvin Leroy sales review, and perhaps this is this is the stream, then yeah, we can take a look here. No question about it. No question about it. I'm gonna have to wait till I kind of get on the ground here before I can do too much. But I've got a few that I can give my opinions on. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. But I would guess that also, I mean, I've seen a few different people sharing some sales from the Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace. And Sleazy, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, sir. And Skull. Sleazy does it again. Nice to see you, man. All right. Before we do anything else, so again, we need to kind of plan accordingly. 320 at 8.
Wilkes-Barre traffic, Voyager 190, about 30 miles to the east of the airport, joining the ILS, runway 22, full stop.
Wilkes-Barre. 22, huh? Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Winds are 320. I'm going to take 28 or runway 4. I'm going to take runway 28. And then that takes me kind of right to where I can unload here. My 22 is a little bit more into the crosswind than I want to do. Now, that said, he probably, yeah, so he took it because it's the only instrument rated runway. So I'm going to take a look at 28 as we come in, and if that doesn't work, then I'll have to do some fancy footwork and program in the ILS 22. You do you, I'll do me. All right, Rob. Hey, you know what? Generally speaking, you are right. You are generally the one that is correct, so I shouldn't doubt you, man. Oh, that's true. You're flying real time. That is the X factor. Again, that makes perfect sense. So for me, then, 28 is the right-hand pattern. We're 20 miles out, and then that'll put us basically just where we need to be. We'll be able to fly over midfield, join the right-hand pattern, and come back in. So we'll kind of do one of these. Go a little bit up here, come out here, and overfly right-hand downwind base, come back into final, like he so. Boom and a boom. That'll be the plan. And in the meantime, we're going to try to keep it out of the hillside. I'm leaking oil or something again. The guys, the pilots in Fate is the Hunter, talked often about getting down low enough that they could see the farmers and on the tractors, and like see the expressions on their face as they flew by and things like that. It was truly a barnstorming type era of flight. And of course, the DC-2 didn't have the best reputation as far as being a plane that was easy to fly and especially easy to land. But what the pilots that flew it ended up saying is they absolutely loved it in terms of its durability and its ability to handle bad weather. And many of the pilots that flew in the DC-2, they never left. They stayed despite new aircraft coming, DC3s and you know, even more modern. Like they didn't leave the DC-2. They liked it that much. So you have a DC-3 somewhere. Yes, I bet you have this one, this Aeroworx one. You can join us if you want. Downwind Sim, we're going to be flying Wilkes-Barre, and then we're going to be flying from Wilkes-Barre up to Syracuse, and then from Syracuse into Rochester. be forewarned, I'm going to have an error when I head to Syracuse. This is one of my many sim issues I had tonight. All right, well, I can give you, I have looked at the front page, page 1. I think I have time to give you the page 1 review here if anybody's interested. I would tell you that the Airbus 320 Neo by Tolis is a fantastic plane, and that's a good price. I would say that the the Beaver from Thranda, also outstanding. In fact, that's my favorite airplane of all time in any sim, and nice little $5 off. No, not a huge discount, but still less than $30. You'll like that. And the Felis 747 Classic is 100% worth it in my top 5 all-time aircraft as well. So those are 3 rock solid aircraft. And then the other thing is I saw a couple of sceneries. Where was the scenery? Oh, I was going to ask you, this is not the new version of these, right? Downwind Sim. This is the X-Craft E145. This is not the new one, though, that they worked on, right? Am I correct in assuming that? Old version does work in 12, yeah. So I am curious about those airplanes. Where was the scenery? There was an Alaska scenery. I missed it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Rangel. $8. This is a good. Anything from Northern Sky Studios, you'll like it. So that's my page 1 report. Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 11816 is about 15 miles to the southeast. We'll overfly the field and join a right-hand pattern runway 28. Yep, X-Craft half off, old version on that one though, Rob. So you want to, I think at this point you want to get that updated one if you can. But that's not the whole family, right? Downwind Sim, that's just the one, like the 190 and the 195 or something like that. What are the brand new ones that they rebuilt from scratch? All right, when I come off of my VOR, I'm going to be about a 350 heading. Yeah, we're going to turn off the autopilot if I can here. Off. Turn off. Why are you not turning off? Alright, now we're off. Okay. Oh boy. Apparently I was really trimmed on autopilot. Okay. I'm going to overfly, then I'm going to make a right-hand turn to 350 course. Attempt to find the field and fly that right-hand pattern to runway 28. And got 3 miles to go yet. Looks like Rob's going to be on the ground before us, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and go back to the mains. Oh, alright, he's on a 10-mile final. Alright. So this will still work out pretty well because we'll overfly and should be out of his way. Wilkes-Barre 1,292, so we need to be, yeah, we're right about pattern altitude right now. We need to be 1,500 above for the flyover altitude, but I don't know if we have that with the weather.
Air traffic, we have the traffic in sight at our 10 o'clock.
All right, good deal. So I don't have him, obviously, so we're just going to keep going. The 175 and 195 are the newest ones. All right, ooh, and we're over the VOR, so let's turn about 350. See if we can find our airport. This is a cool little airport. It's kind of up on a little bit of a bluff. And I'm getting some stutters here. Don't like that. Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 is turning inbound to the field at 2,900. We're going to overfly midfield, Wilkes-Barre. Okay, 350. Where are you, airfield?
We got you in sight.
There it is. All right. Okay, so we're landing here. He's landing on the longer runway, so let's be safe. Let's actually cross over the field like we reported. That way it'll give him a chance. He's coming in from our right. Give him a chance to land.
Bar traffic, Voyager 190 short final 22. We have the traffic. We're flying the field.
All right. I don't see you traffic. I'm assuming we're over the top of you.
We're on a short final still.
Roger. Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 overflying the field. Northbound at 3,200, going to turn right-hand downwind, runway 28. Got to get over here and kind of see where I'm at. Oh yeah, we're clear of that. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. We're going to cut some power. We're going to start to descend, try to slow down a little bit here. Bring it all the way around. Trying to locate the field if I can. There's, I think, the end of the runway for us. Okay. Alright, descent mixture goes back to auto rich. I did push the propeller RPMs back up to slow us down just a little bit. Okay, we're in flaps range. Go ahead and toss a initial notch out. I don't know what ski resort this is, but it's probably about time to start skiing up there, isn't it? Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 is turning right base 28. Wilkes-Barre. Stay up the hills if we can. It's just a hard airplane to look through.
Wilkes-Barre traffic, Voyager 190. We're past runway 28 off at Bravo 3. Thanks to the parking. Wilkes-Barre.
At Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 turning final 28. Wilkes-Barre. Second notch of flaps coming out. You're coming down. A little slow on the glide here, but we'll be all right. Looking for 75 on the ref. Flaps 3/4. There's a little bubble. Feel like we're kind of high here. Wind's going to be coming off our right. We're trying to correct into it here a little bit if we can. This will be my first landing of this plane in a long time, so stay tuned. It should be interesting. Pretty fast still. Get the tail out there a little bit. Down a little bit of a bounce to be expected, but not horrible. Of course, we're not stopped yet. Okay, we're down, and won't make that taxiway. Get up on my phone books here. We'll just roll it all the way down to the end, I think. Clean up the flaps. Auto lean on the mixture. I think we can make this one. Otherwise we're off the end, so we better be able to make this one. And welcome to Wilkes-Barre. And we're just going to park right down here at the end. Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 is clear of 28, Wilkes-Barre. Now we'll just kind of assume the postal distribution area is over here by the cargo ramp. This is a little freeware, by the way, from the org store forums, or not the org store forums, but the forums. Negative 300, 2.5 bounces. That ain't too bad. That's about half the bounces I normally get. This airport, this is Kilo Alpha Victor Papa. Papa. And welcome. We're just going to kind of swing it in here, and we'll do some flight planning for our next leg. Well, you'd never know I set the time to morning, would you? It looks like dreary afternoon. Let's get the park and brake set. And we'll just let everything just kind of continue to run here. Auto leaned. And, alright, hey. Yep, AVP. That's a firm. How did we do, by the way? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Did it, uh-oh, did it do our flight? Come on, at least, yep, there's my 2 bounces. So the first bounce was 68. Yes, I was a little slow. You'd like to get about 75 on that ref speed, so that's why I bounced it. The second one was a little bit better, but yeah, but you know what? We've got 2 more stops to make, so we have a chance to. You did get the bounces close. That's right. We've got time. We've got time. All right, so we are at Wilkes-Barre, KAVP, and now we're going to Syracuse, Sierra Yankee Romeo, and again we're going to just stay VFR. I know, icing, the whole works. We don't want to land here at Binghamton, overcast at 1,900, but when we get to Syracuse, it's beautiful. It's overcast at 4, so we should be good to go. I am going to track. What am I going to track? I wonder if I could. It's a pretty short leg. I wonder if I could just depart and deadhead this sucker straight to the Syracuse VOR. Let's see. Here's the Syracuse VOR right here. 117 nothing. I think I might do that. I might just depart heading about due north and affirm downwind sim. That is where we're going next. Indeed, indeed. For 111 miles, I think that's going to be the plan. So, speaking of flight plans, let's put that in there real quickly. We are actually slant alpha. I'm going to change that. And 2,500 is what I'm going to put. KABP. KSYR. And if that doesn't work out, we're going straight to Rochester. And this is going to be another, probably 45 minutes or so. Slightly, ever so slightly northwest bound. Okay, filed. Just in case we get some ATC that comes on at some point. We don't have any right now. Let me just double check here, map. Ooh, we are going to be getting into Boston airspace, though, and Syracuse is a controlled airspace. So we'll have to make contact here, you know, sometime before entering the Class Charlie. So let's just keep that in mind. All right. Y'all ready to go? Should take a stretch break. I don't think I will. What is the... I'm going to update my altimeter here. 3001 hasn't changed very much. Good Lord. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then we said we wanted to grab Syracuse, which was 17 nothing. All right. Okay, that's in nav 1. And let's just double check. We should be pointing at about 170 right now. Yeah, we've drifted a bit. 170-ish. Not surprising. Okay, and that'll be all right, I think. Everybody else good? Good. Your bungee's broke. It's been a year since you fired it up. Yeah, you might have to get some new ones there. Mine are hanging in there pretty good. And it's starting to fray a little bit maybe, but it's doing all right. Okay, I'm going to go back out to runway 28. Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 is on the taxi 28 via Delta. Just going to watch this one, Rob Valkyrie? Okay, cool, man. Understood. I don't need the landing lights on. Okay, just have taxi. That's fine. Here we go. So all we need to do is just kind of come back over here. I have not yet. I held off because last week Jeffrey Becker was trying to stream and it didn't work. He wasn't able to talk over the network, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting a little bit, hoping that they've maybe pushed another update out. But I was going to actually double check with him the next chance I had. But so no, I'm at least one update behind. All right, then the other thing we were going to do is we're going to point our heading here basically due north. And we're just going to fly. We're going to try to climb as close to 2,500 as we can. Wilkes-Barre traffic, Douglas 816 is crossing 22 on Delta. Wilkes-Barre traffic. Nobody that way, nobody that way. We're gonna try to do our best to get 2,500. So we're sitting here right now at almost, well, I feel like my altimeter is not right. because the field elevation here. All right, I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna double check the field elevation. Well, this update, Rob, came out at least, I want to say we're closing in on 2 weeks now, because when's the last time that Jeffrey streamed? Was it his last Sunday stream, I think? And that's when he was having trouble. And I know it was asking me prior to that, so I want to say like it was toward the end of last week. So I guess maybe we're only looking at about a week, but there may have been since that update. You've updated, no issues. Okay, well that makes me feel better actually. So I'll probably go ahead and update here once we get done with this flight. All right, let me stop here because I want to update my or I want to just compare. So the field elevation here is, I guess it's only 911 feet. So I'm pretty darn close actually. So we're good there. All right, we're going to go back to aux tank. We're just trying to kind of burn evenly here. I know that there's a I used to remember this. There used to be like you took off on and landed on aux and you cruised on main or something like that. I don't remember what that is exactly, but it's something to that effect. How are my little instruments here? Green and happy, looks like. Yep, I'm okay with that. How's our fuel? Yeah, see, our auxes are a little lower, so we'll get them on mains here as soon as we can. Wilkes-Barre traffic. Douglas 816 departing runway 28 will be right hand. Crosswind departure to the north. Wilkes-Barre. ELW elevation is 910. You're on as usual, my friend. You are one step ahead of me. How are you, man? All right. Auto rich for the mixture. Full forward for the propellers. And nobody's calling. Nobody's talking to us. Nobody coming visually there. Or there. I think we're about ready. Looking for 90. Oh, I need to double check something here. Oh boy. How's my, oh boy. How's my trim? Let's get the trim about 2 degrees nose up. 1 and a 2. Alright, now we're ready. Looking for 26 and 46 if we can get it. Yeah, it's pretty doggone close. Looking for a crosswind if I can get it. There she is. Tail's already flying. We're almost on the center line. That's kind of scary. There's 80. And there's a gust. Ho, ho, ho. Positive rate, gear up. See you later, Wilkes-Barre. Thanks for the hospitality. There's 400 flaps coming up. $25 and $40 for the climb. I like it. Clear the terrain. Let's turn crosswind, baby. Got to get the mail up to Syracuse. At least 20 feet off. That's in my world, that's pretty good. Downwind sim. All right, hey, 2,500 might be just about right, or we could say we're almost VFR legal. Heading engaged. Altitude hold selected. Cowls to almost closed. Aux pumps to right main and left main. Sorry, fuel selector switches. There we go. And I need to go to cruise power 34 and 24. Purring like a kitten. I feel like everything is a little bit loud still. Just turn these down just a little bit. 5x5. Hello. There we go. All right. Okay. So what Oh yeah, back to the sales. So we kind of gave you some recommendations on page 1, and let me take a look at page 2 while we're in cruise here. As soon as I pick up a DME, we'll get a little more serious about things. But let's do this. Oh yeah, beautiful. Maybe I should look this way. Oh yeah, we're okay. We're okay. All right, page 2. What do we got? Page 2. What do we have here, you guys? So let's see. What can I tell you about page 2? Well, I have the Tolis A321. I think that's a very good aircraft, but it is a little older in the coating department, and so I have found it to be a little more frame heavy than the newer A320. So if you had to pick between one of the two, I would grab the 320. Just updated. I know it's been updated a couple times, but it's still, for me, and maybe it's just me, it's still a little bit frame heavy. So it's not been built from scratch, I guess. It's yeah, but anyway, it's still a very good aircraft though, by the way. You won't go wrong if you want that. I don't have the 319, but I'm guessing it's probably also in that same category of good Tolis aircraft. Let's see, what else have I had here? Oh, I bought the Piper Arrow a while back, the Arrow 3. We don't fly it nearly enough. This is a really nice GA Piper aircraft, and it comes with 3 different variants, which I kind of like. So, like you can fly the old one, or there's a glass version. You can customize all this stuff, and I really liked. Like I had actually a Piper pilot jump on stream last time I was flying. He showed me how to use this. He showed me how to use this. A couple of the different instruments, and it was really cool. At the end of the day, I came away even more impressed with this plane. So that's good if you're looking for a good GA aircraft. Of course, this Cessna 150 is one of my favorites. This is just an absolute low and slow trainer commuter, and it also comes with several variants, and just a brilliant little airplane. Comes with that Navamatic 300 that Downwind Sim was talking about, and so super fun, very realistic engine performance. Tough to start if you don't take care of it. It's tough to keep running, and anyway, you can tab it if you want to, or you can put a GPS in it, or you can fly it without any of that mumbo jumbo. So I do think that's one of my favorites for sure. Can't really speak to any of the rest of this stuff here. And this Islander, if this is the Nimbus, I can tell you that I like this one. I think this might be the Torque Sim. I don't have it if it's Torque Sim. I've got the Nimbus Islander. We're actually going to fly that on stream here in the near future. It just was updated for X-Plane 12. Yep, so this is Thranduil. Yeah, I don't have the Thranduil one, but I'm a Thranduil fanboy, so I'm guessing that it's probably really good. Here we go, Nimbus. Yeah, the Nimbus Islander. it's the Islander that you don't hear much about, because you have the Torque Sim Islander, you have the Thranada Islander, and people kind of forgot about this Islander, but I enjoy it. I think it's it's kind of a niche aircraft, but it'll be fun to fly around Alaska and especially Kodiak Island. So that's so I'm happy with that, and it works well in X-Plane 12 as well. Here's that X-Craft family, but again, you're saying that Downwind Sim's saying that these are not the new ones. They're the X-Plane 11 versions that are now updated to work in X-Plane 12. So let's see. I'm scrolling back in the chat here to see. So the 175 and the 195, these are the new ones that have been built to all right. Yeah, October 3rd. Okay, version 1.03. Yeah, cool. So those definitely interest me, and they they're fairly priced, but they're also like they're going to cost you a little bit. But for $15 off, maybe the 195, the 175. I'm not sure which one. You've blown up the engines twice. Well, I know you speak highly of it as from the respect of just the development team, and so that says a lot. And man, I might need to go do something real fast. But oh, you're talking about this plane. You've blown the engines up twice. Oh man. Hey, hang on for just a second, guys. I'll be right back. My dog is down here dying. I'm like, why the heck is it so hot down here? Well, I got to turn the fireplace on for the first time tonight, so I'm super pumped about that. I didn't realize also I had this turned off. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. It actually works better that way, because then I can show you stuff. Sleazy, the Embraer calling your name. Yeah, you and me both. Here's the Rotate MD MD80, fantastic, highly recommend it. And then, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else at the moment here. I've heard good things about this Airworx. I don't have it, but I've heard good things about it. I do believe I have this Philadelphia International Airport, and yeah, StarSim. It's good. It's good, easy on the frames, and a nice rendition of our friend Steve PHL. Oh, and Sleazy, your home airport also. Yeah, for a while there was a run on Philadelphia airports. There was like 3 of them released in Microsoft Flight Sim, and so anyway, yeah, it's cool. Yep, Sleazy, this is all X-Plane stuff. From what I understand, the E-Jets over in Microsoft Flight Sim they're getting there, but they still have some work that needs to be done. All right, are we picking this up yet? Negative. So what do I need to do? Well, I need to check, make sure I've got the right frequency, 117.0. I do have that. Okay, and maybe you're just, maybe still just a little too far away. But we're still tracking 0000, and staying clear of the terrain, so I'm happy with that. This is about a 100-mile run here, so, and there are a few BORs that are in between, but I could tune in if I just wanted to get a sense here, like Buffalo, 112.2. Let's put Buffalo in nav 2. And then we can do a DME off of nav 2. Yeah, so we're 25 miles-ish away, and it's about it's behind us. Yes, we're going. Are we going? No, we're going towards it slightly. Oh, I got that backwards. Sorry. Let's point it toward the VOR. That makes more sense. Yeah. So it's kind of off our. Yeah, just off our left-hand side at about our 11 o'clock here in 23 or so miles. So yeah, and then Buffalo is about halfway in between. So I would expect us to pick up that Syracuse VOR in not too much longer. All right, let's go back to the sales. So have I spent all your money yet? Okay, page 3. What do we have on page 3? Page 3. Well, we better do this again. Let's get rid of my mug. And let's see. San Francisco International. This is that short final design one, I believe. Yeah, I want it. It looks awesome. This is Mr. X. You guys might remember Mr. X. So this looks amazing. I have his freeware one right now, and that's really good. There's another Alaska scenery, which is nice. It's funny, everybody seems to love the Skymaster. This is the Thranda Skymaster. No, this is the SkyTouch. Never mind. I don't know about this one, but everybody is enamored with the Skymaster, and then nobody ever flies it. Here's another Alaska scenery. Another Alaska scenery. These are all, I think that same guy, the Northern Sky Studio. Yep. Yeah. And they go on sale quite often, so you don't have to go crazy and get everything, all at once, but definitely nice. Gotta love the Airfoil Labs guys tossing their King Air out there. Not on sale, but in the sale category. Oh, never mind. Take it back. Take it back. It is on sale for me because I purchased it already, so I got a 40% discount. Yeah, so I don't know if it's on sale if you're picking it up for the first time. ELW loves his King Air. Yep, this is a good one too. This got a little strange toward the end of X-Plane 11, but the X-Plane 12 version has been really nice. What else have I seen? Here's the only Cessna 150 I don't own. This is the Just Flight, and I should buy it because it's on sale. And it's again, Just Flight just doesn't. They just don't put their planes on sale. So, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend $28 on another Cessna 150. I like that. I like that B-Flight Air one enough that I don't really feel too tempted to buy that anymore. A lot of you guys have the Aeroworx, and you say that's a fun plane. Got to catch them all. Good fixins. Hey, how are you? Good fixins. Yes, so this is true. Yeah, the Aeroworx, Rob Valkyrie has it. I think Downwind Sim has that also. Lots of fun. We do a lot of bush flying, by the way. If you're just watching for the first time, we do an awful lot of bush flying. And we're going to clear this hill, right? Yeah, we're good. And that's a great plane to have. The Wilga has been fun, but it has not yet been updated for X-Plane 12, or it has been, but it doesn't really work very well. I don't know, like it's just once they get it updated, I'll fly that plane again an awful lot. So anyway, but yeah, if you're looking at investing in a Wilga, now's a good time to grab it because it is half price. What else do we have here? Rob, you've got some of these CRJs, right? I don't know. Do you have the 1000 here? These Delta Wing guys. You kind of like them. I'm holding out for a CRJ 200. I bought the Everest Park scenery, and I'm going to be honest with you, I can't make it work right. And so I would stay away from that. It's a cool idea, but I can't make it work. The Grand Caravan, that's another Thuranda plane. People really like it. I don't have it. And yeah, that's it for that page there. Good Fixins, how are you, man? Doing all right? Life is good? Just totally closed all my windows. How did I do that? Hope I didn't shut off the stream on accident. No, I don't think I did. We're just doing our annual Black Friday X-Plane Org review. I can hear the stream running, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was crazy. I don't know what I did, but I literally closed every window on my screen by dragging my mouse apparently somewhere it was not supposed to go. But yeah, you're a fan. You're a stan for the Wilga, but it hasn't been updated. I know you have the Microsoft Flight Sim Wilga, and you speak highly of that one. So, hey, we have got ourselves... Oh, we had it. There we go. Oh, it's wanting to come in. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. How far away are we still? 67 miles. Yeah, we're a little ways out yet. I think we're doing pretty good. We'll be pretty close. Even if we've had some winds push us off course, we'll be all right. But, all right, so there you go. There's page... That's page 3. Let's go to page 4. Is somebody taking notes here? I hope. Alright, Stationair, there's another Thuranda plane that needs updated. The Bell 412 is currently, for X-Plane 12, one of the 2 best helicopters in terms of how it flies. It's just super dated in terms of its textures and interface a little bit, but it's a fun helicopter. Feels big and heavy. Stationair works in 12, but could use a few bug fixes. Yeah, like the brakes, right? Like for a while the brakes didn't work. Like that might need to be fixed, but it's cool. It looks good. It sounds good, and it's a fun kind of variant for a bush plane. I bought the Piper Aerostar. No, I didn't buy this version. Never mind. I'm really hoping that A2A does their Aerostar. I know that they kind of went away from that, but my dog is upset about the Stationair. Oh, hey, Jack. What's going on, buddy? You've been out in the snow, haven't you? Here comes the other dog who's been out in the snow. All right. Get away, get away, get away. Nope, nope, don't disconnect my autopilot. It's snowing like a son of a gun here, by the way. A couple of you guys grabbed this Legacy, this Lancer Legacy. I am a big fan of Aeroworx, and this is a plane that I've always thought looked pretty cool. Super fast, sleek, and sounds like it's another just rock solid Aeroworx product. I don't have anything else here that I don't think. Nope. There's some enhanced flight model stuff. Alright, there's page 4. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're an X-Plane 12 guy, I know there's 22 pages worth of sales. After about page 4, you're pretty much done. We'll take a look, though, just to make sure. But For now, let's see how close we are to being due north. Oh, not bad, not bad. We can go to nav. We could track that radial inbound for 60 miles. And that'll be fun. You made one circuit. All right, still alive. Well, if you want to spawn in Syracuse, we'll be there in about 20 minutes. You can fly that Syracuse to Rochester leg with us. Here's the weather in Syracuse right now. It is winds 250 at 14. Overcast at 4, 29er. JCT 32 OS, hello as well. Nice to see you. Give us a rundown on Discord. If I can only pick one from each page. All right, I'll put something on Discord for you. My wish list, so to speak. All right, I'm also getting close. I might need to check in here with I'm not loving the fact that it's not Volanta's not tracking my flights very well. Syracuse. Yeah, I don't have anything. Oh, good Lord. It's doing this again. I don't want that. Yeah, this has been my night. I'm getting close to being in Boston airspace, so I think I'm going to go ahead 3470 and tune those guys in, because I'm going to need permission to land in Syracuse anyway.
Altimeter 2996 and I-2735.
Canada 4595, contact Boston, approach on 133.0.
Make sure the Gemma Studio Shadow is on the list. It always does make my list there.
Canada 2101, climb maintains level 300.
300, Canada 2101.
Excelsior, hello from Syracuse. Alright, I need to get a check-in here, and I need to know where I'm at. So, we just passed, I think we just passed, what's that, Binghamton?
1571, we're checking in approximately about 380.
Yeah, we're about 8 miles north of Binghamton, yeah, VOR.
Boston Control, Rouge,
Okay.
1571.
The 310, you know what, Fixie?
They obviously suck at what they're doing. Stand by.
I could not get that thing to start. I think it needs a tweak or two. Downwind Sim, did you have a chance to try to fire that 310 up? By chance? There's a local Ithaca airstrip that I should be able to reach. Oh, you're from? But currently loving and living in Texas. Nice, okay. Well, for ATC, there's an Ithaca airstrip that it should be. I wish it was modeled.
1571, contact Boston Center 133.45.
We may actually not. Alright,
345, thanks for the control.
so this is weird, okay. And yes, I am cheating tonight. I'm using all kinds of aids here, but
Express 136, same Mach
we
number.
get right on the edge of the Boston airspace, and then we don't really get back into it until we're just outside of
Express
Syracuse.
136 for spacing, maintain Mach 0.80 or greater.
So I'm going to check in, but he may not talk to me.
Up to 1290 for spacing to Toronto, maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
And we're only at 2,500, so he may not be able to see us.
Maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
Delta 1290 will maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
Main Air Canada 2101, maintain Mach 0.78 for spacing.
And he's also super busy, so we may not. Boston Center, hello, November 11816, checking in about 10 miles north of Binghamton. I don't think you can see
United
us.
2735, leave my airspace, approach for Newark offline, radar service.
Planet
terminated,
neutral.
emergency change approved.
Am I following 81?
122.8 United 27.
No, I'm just going direct to the
United
VOR.
8530, descent at pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
PD to 240, 83,
This is 81 that you're talking about, though, right? So more or less I am.
Canada 834, clear direct to J Fund.
Yeah,
J-Fund Air Canada
I don't think he's going to want to talk to us. Planet Neutral, how are you? Happy Thursday. Gobble gobble. You guys all had a fantastic Thursday, Thanksgiving Thursday, if you're from the States and you celebrate that. And got yourself a good old nap. One thing we do well in the U.S. of A. is we take a nice nap on Thanksgiving. You took the easy way out and went to Cracker Barrel. Well, that ain't bad. My wife is a big fan of Cracker Barrel. And that's a great way to go. I think Downwind Sim, you've done that in the past too. We don't have one where I live, but I would definitely do that. We've done that, like we've kind of hit our local restaurants, and that's not a bad way to go.
2101, climb maintain, actually maintain level 300, that'll be your top altitude.
We just
Copy that for Canada. This one
kind of had a little bit of a strange one here. It was just my wife, my mom, and I for the first time. Yeah, no cooking, no dishes, no waiting, Excelsior. Yeah, there's something to that, right? Like, there is something to that. But we had our smallest meal maybe ever. Got the honey baked ham and turkey this year. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Bradley departure 35 Juliet.
Craft calling Boston, whereabouts are you?
About 10 nautical miles to the northeast of Bradley International, 35 Juliet.
How can I help you?
It's like to pick up a flight following and then an inbound full stop landing once I get to Boston, 35 Juliet.
3535 Juliet, squawk 5360 ident.
5360 ident, 35 Juliet.
Yeah, this looks like an awesome part of the country, Excelsior.
Number 3 Whiskey Papa, descend and maintain level 240. Descend and maintain 240.
All right, we're 40 to the south.
530, maintain 300
We
knots
are-
to the transition or greater.
We need to plan
300 on the transition for 8530.
runway 28. Looks like, yep, 28. And we will take a left
American
off of
2934,
28.
Boston approach 133.0.
133.2 Boston approach, American 2934.
If we're flying to 28, we are using a left-hand pattern.
Number 35 Juliet, radar contact.
Suck a
Position
keys.
supported via for altitude.
I
your
was-
discretion.
I
Bradley
was,
altimeter is 294.
Watching Eastern Michigan
Altimeter
play
299.
Buffalo
35 Juliet.
in the Tuesday night football game the other day. Tim Dog, what's up, man? And it was just, the weather was just cold and wet, and I'm like, Buffalo looks like a fun place to visit, but you definitely would not want to live there because there's never good weather, it seems like. I don't know.
Canada 2101, clear direct on.
Syracuse is kind of up in that same neck of the woods, probably. I don't know, but anyway. Excelsior, glad that you left. The weather here is just a bonus.
Gons, Golf, Oscar,
Well,
November, Zulu,
I've
Zulu.
got some family that lives north of
Clear
Houston.
direct calls for
I don't know if
Canada
you're anywhere
2101.
close there. Don't I have cold weather all the time too? Well, relatively, but no, not all the time. Our weather here is actually not horrible. Even right now, it's snowing out, but it's not like super cold. I don't know. Boston Center, November 11816. He may not hear me even.
November 11816, boss.
Yes, sir. Not sure if you're wanting to talk to us. We're 35 miles south of Syracuse, VFR 2,500.
And what can I do for you? What are your intentions?
Like to like to shoot the visual runway 28 full stop.
To where, to what? VFR, I'm not sure. Sorry, again, what you're doing.
My apologies for the terrible check-in. We're DC3 slant alpha. We're heading to Syracuse. We would like to be full stop runway 28.
Number 11816, the Syracuse altimeter is 29er. You can make left base runway 28 port turning final.
All right, left base, and we'll call the final 11816. Yeah, that was a really terrible check-in. To be honest with you, I wasn't sure he was going to even respond to me. Yeah, rookie. Noob.
8530 descent via J-Fund to arrival.
Snow's measured up
altimeter 29er88.
By the foot up there. We actually have, I like our weather because for the most part, it doesn't get too hot and it doesn't get too cold. Now we do have our stretches, and we had a couple of them last year where we were
runway 27
like,
it is specific, please.
we were below zero for a couple of weeks. Like right now we're 24 degrees, it's snowing.
530, thank you.
It's going to snow all night, but you know, it's all right.
280 or greater published at JFund.
He literally said to someone a few minutes ago, does anyone know what they're doing around here? Yeah, I obviously do not. I obviously do not. Yeah, I got to help out. I got to do a better job checking in on a deal like that. So this controller, he knows what he's doing. He'll hold you to it if you're not doing what you're supposed to. He could have called us out for not being legal. In terms of, I'm pretty sure we don't have 1,000 below us here. Oh man. Excelsior, I'll take 60 plus days in a row of 100 plus with no rain every time. Yeah. The older I get, the more I think I kind of agree with you, but like
Boston Center working for 955.
from about May to November, like our temperatures are like between 60 and 80 mostly. It's just like just incredible. I don't know.
Good evening,
But
361 climbing 10,000 from
every place has its thing, right?
361 Boston.
We have blizzards. Texas has hurricanes, tornadoes. It's almost like you're flying a boat right now. Yeah.
United 8156, flight level 290.
Why my shift one, my slow motion flyby's not working tonight?
I maintain flight level 370, United 8156.
November 0 Kilo Sierra, descendant pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
Descendant pilot discretion down to 240, 180 Kilo Sierra.
So we've got a few little ravines if we have to. If the clouds get super low on us, just chase this highway that Excelsior's talking about. Dip through the valleys, which is something that they did in that
Juliet, radar service terminated, squawk VFR frequency change approved.
that westbound air route. Well, both ways actually.
3 Whiskey Papa, descend via J-Fund to arrival for runway 27, altimeter 29er88. Alright, 3 Whiskey Papa, descend via the J-Fund.
All right, 24 miles to run. Again, guys, we have one more leg
Papa,
after
thank you.
this.
280 knots for spacing.
We're going to be heading to Rochester,
280 knots for spacing, that's public
and
speed.
the next time we get back together, you guys,
834 for
will be
space to
going
Boston, maintain 280 knots.
Erie and then down to Cleveland for our final 2 stops.
November 0 Kilo Sierra, contact Boston Center
That'll be the
133.45.
Airmail route 21 west complete, and then we'll turn around and we'll fly it backwards the other way at some point in time. It'll give us a couple of fun flights. Keep hearing you say 3 Whiskey Pop. Yeah, I hear Whiskey Pop all the time, and I think it's you, but I know you're usually 4 Whiskey Papa. But yep. Okay. 21 miles to run.
10,000, Bradley altimeter is 2994.
Fuel on the main's looking good.
710,000.
Fuel on the ox is looking good.
No 361, expect ILS 33 approach into Bradley.
Everything is happy over here.
ILS 33 approach. 361.
Number 85, expect contact Boston Center 133.45.
Oh, I forgot to go back to auto lean.
133.45, November 9
Kind of been wasting some fuel there. Shoot. Is this? I guess I haven't realized that. Ultraviolet instrument light. It probably looks pretty cool in the evening time. How are we doing here? How much gyro drift? We're northbound. Yeah, a little bit. Nominal at this point in time, but a little bit of gyro drift. Tim Dog flew the Latin VFR 319 and just got it on sale. Is that the one that has the Horizon mod with it? Tim Dog? Minneapolis St. Paul has that new scenery, by the way, in MSFS. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Yep. All right. Very nice. Very nice. John Madden, yeah, Rob, he was a one-of-a-kind guy. I tell you what, one-of-a-kind. Who would have known that he would have been
Canada 834 descend
so much more successful as a pitchman and a color guy, and all that hard work as a
Descend via J-Fund to arrival.
all that hard work as a coach. And
2988,
best thing he ever did was stop coaching.
Thank you. 280 knots for space.
Oh man, I tell you what, I'm looking at page 5 of the sales here, and that's going to be tough to narrow it down to one. You've got the Tolus A340, you've got the Phenom 300, you've got the Fly JSim Q4XP, you've got the Diamond DA62, you've got the Rotate MD11. That page 5, man. Page 5 might be the ultimate page. Wow. Phenom is definitely a good one. ELW 124. Uh-oh, we're picking up some rain in Spain.
Helps if you tell me where you are.
We're at
Austin Center 133.45.
And there's a Northern Sky Studio. I see Onondaga Lake right up there. That must be it, huh? Ah, yeah, I have Syracuse to Rochester, Fixie. Something that will do about $1.60. Okay, 12 miles. Again, we're basically going to enter the left-hand base for runway, what did we say, 28, right? So yeah, we're almost at a perfect left-hand base right now. Now the other thing though is that the Syracuse VOR is to the northwest of the actual airport, so I am gonna start to slow down. Come off of the autopilot here, and we need to start to
8530 contact Boston approach 133.0. Good night.
need to start thinking about this a little bit, because the airport is before the lake here, so I'm going to try to start to move this way just a little bit. Put a notch of flaps out.
1998, climb maintain, flight level 360.
Make sure it's to full auto rich, I should say. I think that could be us over there. Downwind sim binoculars. Kind of looks like where we are.
At 8156 across the lake, Beretta maintain flight level.
Actually, this might be us over here now that I'm looking at it.
Cyber
This is the
Ed,
bigger
maintain
lake
flight
right
level
here.
180,
This little
United
smaller
8150.
lake kind of misled us a little bit here. Alright, so we're going to almost join a right downwind on this, because of that. So we'll be like 45 to the downwind. The elevation at Syracuse.
Gulf with you climbing out of 23.6 for 27. About
We're looking at
9.5
400
miles northeast
So let's
of
try to get
Reedy.
ourselves down to 14.
Number 4, Juliet Golf Boston Center, hello. Climb maintain level 280.
4J Gulf up
Slow here.
280.
Don't need to slow down quite that much. About 110 on the approach.
Delta
Hello,
361
Boston
clear direct Haddock.
Get it off to about 90
level 390.
on the base turn, and then 75 over the numbers.
361 clear direct
That's the
Haddock.
New York
Descend to maintain 4,000.
Fairgrounds over there. Okay, gotcha.
Clear direct Haddocks. Descend maintain 6,000.
So not a fan of Syracuse, Excelsior.
120
Like
Boston Center, hello.
just too many people, or bad weather, or crime, or what about Syracuse is kind of put you off?
Boston Center, or 6124 Delta.
The whole Northeast, really. Okay, fair enough.
Aircraft calling Boston, standby. Delta 1290, contact the correction, Toronto Center,
Okay,
125.
trying to get down again to 1400.
1290, can you repeat that radio?
Toronto Center, 125.77.
Delta 1290, Toronto Center 125.77.
Number 3, Whiskey Papa, contact Boston, approach 133.0.
We're really going to mess with him if you come on as 4 Whiskey Papa and we got 3 Whiskey Papa.
Number 4, Juliet Golf, climb maintain flight level 400.
Up to 400 for 4J Gulf.
Very 4, Juliet Golf, had the wrong flight plan open. Climb maintain level
Papa Whiskey.
340, your cruise altitude.
Alright, I'll stick with 340.
All right, I see where we are. And again, we're going to make a left-hand turn kind of down to the GA
Hello,
area.
United 001 passing, flight level 321, climbing 370.
And 1 Boston, hello.
Boston 7792, passing 105 up to 140.
With 792 Boston, climb maintain level 380.
Clementine 386, 792.
Boston Center, copy 867, flight level 410.
For call sign only.
Copy 867, confirm Whiskey Alpha.
867 Boston Center, hello. Delta 361 cross Haddocks 2,500 cleared ILS
All
33.
right, I need to report
Cross Haddocks
final.
at 2,500, clear ILS approach 33, Delta 361.
Give myself plenty of room here.
Boston Center, November 6124 Delta. Craft calling Boston, standby. I'm still very busy.
And I'm going to give myself plenty of room just because I'm supposed to check in on final. So this is PB Herman's favorite airport. All right, how about that? Who knew? All right, that should hopefully give us time to call final. Hancock Airport. Yeah, Syracuse Hancock. I like it because our friend and channel supporter Vertical Sim has created it, and
Hey, Express 136.
has done a nice
when
job.
Able, say Mach number.
Mach .804, Canadian Express 136.
Express 136,
Oh,
thank
there's
you.
a
Maintain Mach
pause.
.80
There's
greater.
another pause. Why, SpongeBob? Why?
Mach .80 or greater, Canadian Express 136.
And 2101 for space in Toronto, maintain Mach
What in the
.79
heck
or
is
less.
going on with my frames? Boys and girls, wow.
Copy will maintain Mach 79 or less.
Welcome to my slideshow. Something's loading in here.
On the ground at Burlington, like to pick up IFR to Sarnac
Oh,
Lake.
you
It will be
know,
operating
I
VFR
had
on
an
top
issue
once
with
clear
the
the
scenery.
Yeah,
This is
standby.
not good, guys. This is not good. But I thought it was just a jetway issue, so I proceeded, and now it might cost me. Yep, I'm dying here. Ooh, no, lucky. Well, I'm not out of the woods yet. Try to reconnect here. Boy. not looking too good, you guys. Not looking good. We may.
November call sign calling earlier. Go ahead.
We might be okay.
Number 6124 Delta is 20 miles east of Bradley, like to be applied following to Boston.
November 6124 Delta Boston Center, radar contact via for altitude, your discretion. Bradley altimeter is going to be 2996.
Altitude discretion, 2996, Timber Delta.
737 Whiskey, I'm going to pick the pop-up by port to Boston. For the aircraft calling is trying to race me for frequency time. How can I help you? Whereabouts are you? And something more than that. 51 miles
Oh boy.
south or west of Boston.
I immediately regret this.
9.5 with like a pop-up by park clearance. Number 737 Whiskey Romeo Squawk 5 correction. Squawk 3557 ident.
Yeah, this scenery is kicking my
557
butt.
ident 737 Whiskey and we are currently direct Boston.
And Center November 11806 is on final at Syracuse.
11816, thank you. Romeo 28 clear to land.
28 cleared land, 11816. Hey, baby. Alright, third notch coming in. Let's see if we can do a little bit better job. No bouncy. There's 90. Trying to bleed off to
And one for space to
75.
Boston. Maintain Mach point. Maintain Mach point 80.
Come on, no slideshow,
Mach
baby.
point 80 for space United, there's one.
Be 867. Descend. Maintain level 370 for spacing. Maintain Mach point 78.
That was better.
370, Mach point 78,
That was
copy,
better.
867.
Dancy.
Use 1128 for space to Boston. Maintain Mach point 80 or greater.
Tail coming down.
Mach point 8 or greater. You
Tail
can
is
space
down.
Air Canada 834 Boston approach 133.0.
Feels like you're just
Oh,
absolutely
Good job.
walking it in.
Thanks for service. Good night.
You-
Whiskey
You'd
Romeo
think,
clear to
man,
the
how
Boston
could you ever
Logan
not
Airport
land
via
this plane good? But man,
direct.
tail
Maintain,
dragger is
climb
just its
maintain
own beast.
six,
Thank you, by the way.
collection, climb maintain
Down one Sam,
5,000.
thanks.
We're at 8,400
Okay,
feet.
we
climb at
are
9,500 feet, and we'll
good.
be direct to
Let's
Boston.
let's go
737
find a
Then Whiskey Romeo, okay, then
spot
maintain
here
7,000
and
for Boston.
thank
And
you
we'll
God
descend
for
to
not
maintain 7,000 feet, 737.
crashing the sim. That has to be the scenery loading in, and like I said, when I initially tested it, everything looked good. It just gave me an error with the jetways. So the only thing I don't
Express 136 contact Toronto
like
Center,
about
125.77.
the vertical sim stuff is it requires you to have the SAM plug-in running also.
4955,
And so
leave airspace,
I'm-
radar service terminated,
yeah.
frequency change approved.
Awfully bright for 10, 11 p.m. Yeah, I've got the
Frequency change approved. Good night.
definitely have the
Mark
time
4,
sliders.
965.
I'm more like 10
Delta
in the
361
morning right
contact
now,
Bradley
so
Tower 120.3.
Over Tower 120.3, thanks for your service.
I will troubleshoot and see if we can't come up with a little bit of an answer as to why that did that. My guess though is once we get ourselves out of
Gail
here,
Lewis.
just fine. Alright, this is a pretty good spot to park, I'd say.
Twenty-one 66, we're through 1 by 1,000 for 14.
Cruise 1166 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain level 340.
Close enough.
103, 166.
Whiskey
Syracuse
Romeo,
never
Boston
sees that much sun.
approach 133.0.
Am I ending Duluth? Hey, Duluth Fly, hello. Hello. You can't hear anything? I am not. Am I muted? I should be here. Sorry, I did a little clean sleep. No, I'm going to go one more leg to Rochester here in just a second. Nice to see you, man. Long time no see. How's life? There we go. We're going to put it on the oxys here for right now. We're going to leave it running. I know you're not supposed to, but auto lean. And that's the tail wheel lock. We want the auto brake. Okay. Rochester, only 80 miles.
Aircraft calling
Yep.
Boston, go ahead.
So let's do some flight planning here.
We're looking to pick up IFR
And
to the
see how we
Smart Lake
do.
VOR. We'll be operating VFR on top once we're clear of the cloud layer.
Awesome. I'm trying to get some sleep here. Give me a second here and I'll just get you a clearance when I can.
It's no rush at all, sir.
All right, so we pretty much could shoot this one straight VFR to the to Rochester. How far is Erie? So here's Erie. What do we have left? I think it's too much for me to shoot tonight and then into Cleveland. That's what we have left. Yeah, we still got another 2 hours. Like I don't think I can quite do that.
Boston Center, Delta 2231, 8,500 feet, climbing flight level 140.
Well, thank you very much, Duluth Fly, and welcome Raiders.
Boston departure number 2.
So nice to see you. We're doing a vintage air route from the
26 Alpha Sierra, Boston Center, radar contact.
stand by here. We're doing a vintage air route from the book Fate is the Hunter, and it's called the Airmail Route 21 that we're flying westbound. We departed from Newark a couple of hours ago. We hit Wilkes-Barre, then up here to Syracuse, and then we're going to end at Rochester, which is just almost due west of us, 70 or 80 miles or so. So I am going to file that. I am going to take just a quick stretch break though, and I'll be right back. But let's do this. We are SYR. We're off the block here. It's 3 o'clock, 3:16, so it'll be about 3. Oh, give us 20 minutes or so. I'll say conservatively 3:50. We're westbound. Can we do 2,500 feet? That's kind of been our altitude all day long. And 22:11. Yeah, I think we can do 25. That'll be awesome. And then Rochester, if we were to have to divert, because there is weather in the area, where would we go? Shoot. Probably back here to Syracuse, honestly. All right. And about a half an hour probably, and we're just westbound on this one here. So we'll file that. We'll let the super busy Boston controller know what our plans are. I'll take a minute to stretch my legs and I'll be right back. So join us if you want. Again, I'm here at Syracuse, going to fly to Rochester, and yeah, it'll be a fun last leg here for sure. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. The original Godspeed is here. Hello, Scott. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving to Smitty Papa as well. And Excelsior, look up the recipe for Syracuse salt potatoes. Well, here we go, boys and girls. We're going to have to look into this. This looks like my kind of deal here. All right. Thanks for the recommendation. I have had a pretty good turkey day. Indeed. I just and they're not salty, Excelsior saying. Okay. I'm curious. I left my fuel pumps going this whole time too. Even at Christmas. Anyway, yeah, I'm starting to get a cold. I went and saw my granddaughter and family, and they shared their cold with me. So, all right, I am wondering if Boston. No, they're still on here. So let me give Boston a call. Boston Center, hello again, November 11816 at Syracuse, VFR request. Oh, I'm on 3370. That's right. Never mind. I got to go back here. Let's see if he's covering this sector. And Boston Center, hello again, November 11816 at Syracuse, VFR request. Deep dip, dup.
11816 Boston, go ahead.
Hey, sir, we'd like to just depart westbound 2500.
Roger, what's your aircraft type and do you want flight following?
We are a DC3 slant alpha negative flight following and ready for taxi 11816.
Roger, runway 28, taxi via... let me figure out the taxiways, hold on. 16, runway 28, taxi via Yankee Mike Lima, cross runway Tree.
Yankee Mike Lima, cross Tree, 11816. All right.
11 radar contact, say altitude.
Let's do it, you guys.
Passing 4,300, Pier 11. Roger, clear direct Saranac Lake and climb to and report reaching VFR on top, no tops reported. Direct Saranac Lake and,
all right, before,
we'll
let's hold
VFR
on here.
top,
Okay, everything is good there.
Boston Center, Delta 2231.
Yep, we're ready.
We're at cruising altitude, requesting
Ready,
stepping
Eddie.
away for approximately 5 minutes.
2231, that's approved.
Woof, woof, woof.
Boston Center, November 114 Whiskey Papa on the ground at Syracuse with the weather, ready for taxi, VFR departure to the west headed to Rochester.
One, 4 Whiskey Papa, say request altitude and aircraft type.
Requested altitude 4,500 and aircraft type is a RV-10 Slant Golf.
RV-10. Nice.
Do you want flight following?
Nice.
Negative following, flight following 14 Whiskey Papa.
Whiskey Papa, Roger, runway, let's see here, 28, taxi via, do you want an intersection or do you want the full land?
We can take an intersection at like Alpha, if that works.
My engines are kind of slow to respond here. It's kind of weird.
Alpha's the one that goes all the way down. I can give you, you want Juliet?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong runway. Yeah, we'll take 28 at Juliet, 14 Whiskey Papa.
Whiskey Papa, thanks, runway 28 at Juliet, taxi via Hotel November Yankee Juliet.
28 at Juliet via Hotel November Yankee.
So he'll get
Juliet,
going
14
before
Whiskey
me
Papa.
because I got a little,
Yes, 1128, can I pause at approach 133.0?
little bit of a taxi here. But that's all right.
contacting Boston Approach at 133.
Maybe that's not his dog barking. Maybe that's just some mysterious
Headed
feedback.
1, descend via the J-Fund 2, arrival, accept, maintain 280 knots or greater till Stoli, runway 27, the Boston altimeter
All right, we're
2992.
cleared to cross 3-3, but we're still going to check. I don't see anybody on final here.
Grumpy 867, descend via the J-Fund 2, accept, maintain 270 knots or less until Stoli,
And,
runway 27,
runway is
altimeter
clear.
2992.
J-Fund
Ground
2,
loop
270
nearly
west
happened
till
there.
Stoli, Grumpy 867.
Center Bureau 1, we can cancel I for it this time. 1-1 Roger, IFR cancel, receive, squawk VFR, bring chain approved.
All right, let's get up here. Let's run through our for takeoff check, and we're ready to go.
For Juliet Golf, New York is closed, frequency change approved.
My sister-in-law's best friend's nephew's in the Navy ships at Norfolk. Doesn't have any really plans.
New York approach, closed for the
So
evening, service terminated, frequency change approved.
he and his
Good night.
friends joined your family for Thanksgiving. Very nice. Always appreciated when, yeah, you had things like that when you were young and in service. Yeah, no doubt about it. November 11816, short of 28, ready for departure.
1816 on course approved, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28, clear for takeoff on course. 11816. All right, flaps set.
Center November 748, Hotel Sierra.
748 Hotel Sierra.
Hi, kid.
At type DC3, we're about 10 miles south of Syracuse, full stop.
134, what's going on? How are you? It is mail time, that's right. I never thought about
748
that.
Hotel Sierra, Roger, enter a left downwind, runway 28, report 3 miles final.
Was it the Blues
Step down
Clues?
128, we'll report
Here's the
3 mile
mail.
final, 748 Hotel
Never
Sierra.
fails, makes me want to wag my tail.
Center, good evening, Chapwood, 1495.
There we go. Oh, and I have not set my trim.
1485, boss, center, climb, maintain,
I'm
flight
just
level
going to roll with
280.
it, boys. The girls, ooh, the tail's already flying. There's
Boston Center,
60.
Delta 2231, I have returned.
Welcome back to the party.
And rotate. Positive brake, here comes the gear. A little bit testy there. Love the asymmetrical gear retraction. It's just delicious. Hard to keep up with. That's right, buddy.
6 Alpha Zero Providence, altimeter 2995. For Whiskey Papa, traffic DC3 in the upwind, runway 28 at Juliet, clear for takeoff.
Alright, got traffic in sight, clear for takeoff, 28 at Juliet.
280 is what I want
For Whiskey
here.
Papa, on course approved.
And on course approved for Whiskey Papa.
Hey, Boston, good one stop in there. So walk 35 to 1 is 7.5 to kilometer per minute.
3581, Boston Center, hello, climb, maintain, flight level 300.
300,
And
35 to 1, Boston Center.
Rochester's
Center Bureau
110,
under
nothing.
Go 1, go ahead. To activate the Tupper Central, Tupper East, Tupper West, and Tupper South. MOA, block level 500 to 17.5.
Alright, we're a little far out yet, so I think we'll just kind of just fly here on a 280-ish. We're not quite there yet, though, are we? What's our...
Boston Center, Air General 143 Heavy with you, flight level 390.
143 boss, on to the party.
Alright. 2,500 is coming up. Let's see if we can't get it trimmed out a little bit here. Also need to pull back on the power. I didn't really do a very good job of getting transitioning into continuous climb power.
Yeah, whoever that was.
Oh, there's a little ice baby here. All right, hang on.
Beer 11, can you say the request again? Sorry, I'm dealing with like 4 million VFR targets. Paper, like to activate Tupper East, Central,
Oh,
West,
geez,
and
I'm
South,
way
MOA,
through. I'm like
block level
3,500. What the
517.5.
heck is going on? That's what I get when I try to hand fly something here. Gee, Merry Christmas. All right, coming back down. 2,500. Let's get out of the ice. I do have my anti-icing.
Beer
but
11,
the ice
you're
is
cleared to
going.
the Tupper MOA
we
between
don't-
500 and 17.5.
We don't want this. We don't want
Beer 1
this.
copies.
Down we go.
Once you're clear of the Charlie, frequency change approved.
All right, when we're clear of the Charlie, frequency change approved, November 11816.
For 114 Whiskey Papa, same for you, clear of the Charlie, frequency change approved.
I think we're pretty darn clear. I think. Okay. I'm still climbing. Why am I climbing? I feel like I'm pitching nose down in a big way here. Yeah, look at that. How am I still climbing? What in the name of Wilbur Wright's going on here? Now I'm finally descending, but not by much. Whoa. Strange shenanigans going on right now, boys and girls. Okay, down we go. Down we go. Lots of VFR targets. What's going on in Boston's airspace, right? The heck's going on up here? Dang VFR targets anyway. Smitty, you can't believe I read that, your message when I was receiving takeoff clearance. Hey man, I got a mind like a steel trap, buddy. I can take in a lot of information. But it involves Thanksgiving related activities, so it's all good, brother. I'm just happy you're here. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I've had a really good day overall, but it's been a strange day for the sim. I've had all kinds of weird glitchy things going on tonight, and but at the end of the day, I think we've maybe got, I don't know, maybe we'll be able to make it to Rochester and be good to go. But yeah, I spent most of the day working on some scenery for the upcoming Bush League Backcountry Fly-In, which is going to be a lot of fun, no doubt about that. You guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it, I think. And then I started spending some money, and I found that there was a sale on the Just Flight BAE 146, so I grabbed that and was immediately disappointed to learn that the Just Flight install shield will not let me install it where I want. It only installs it in the community folder. So I have the add-on linker, but I guess I don't, like, I've done it the other way where I've installed my stuff in not the community folder and linked it back to the community folder, and apparently there's a way that you can do it the opposite way. So that's what I'm going to be looking into later on. Hence, yeah, we'll be down in New Mexico, by kind of down southwest of Albuquerque. Malcolm, it's on. First of all, hi, Malcolm. It's going right now, brother. He's we've already picked out several things that we need, and Rob Valkyrie has issued a challenge for me to find one thing on every page that I would recommend. And I didn't have much of a problem with that until I got to page 5. There's like 6 things on page 5 right now that are like in my top 10 all-time add-ons. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I saw that they had that crazy SimWorks $1 sale. Fixie, that's crazy. Did everybody else see that? That's on the marketplace, right? Oh yeah, you said that, on the marketplace. $2 for the RV10. There's another RV, and then there's the the Zenith. So Flight Factor things are on sale, so you're buying. All right, well, enjoy, buddy. Enjoy. I'm just hand flying until we get close enough to Rochester. Now I'm picking up a DME. Why am I not picking up the why am I not picking up the VOR or the yeah, why am I not picking up the VOR 110? Because it's 110.00. That's why. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. So let's see how far off I am. Oh, I'm a little bit. It's not quite close enough. It's sort of going in and out. So I'm going to estimate that I'm about on a 280, but I don't know for a fact. So we'll just leave it kind of right there and just see how that shakes out. Give it a few more miles. Just trying to get her trimmed out here. 24 and 34 on the power settings here as well. I could. There we go. Get those set first, and then we'll trim. You think you have one of those RVs, you can check them out. They look fun. The one thing about the RVs that I think are, like, I didn't think about until I was listening to Starflies talking about them. All those canopy opening planes. She's like, if you land upside down, you're in a coffin. You're never going to get that plane off of you. You're never going to get out of that plane. And I don't know why that, you know, like, I'm a sim pilot, right? But ever since then, I've kind of been leery about even buying the sim planes. Tim Dog has the 14 getting the 10 now. Yeah. There's a reason why those things are so popular, though. They're a neat plane. Is that what Fly Chops has? He has an RV, right? One of the RVs. He built it. Yeah. That was a neat looking airplane. Saw that in person at the Flight Sim Expo. Downwind Sim survived. Yeah, the key is to not land them upside down. Good call. The other thing I wonder about is, like, wouldn't it just be like a sauna in there? Like, I can't even drive down the highway with my sunroof open. I just sweat. The V-Skylabs DC3 update is great, says Downwind Sim. I'll take your word for that. I have it, and yeah, I like this one better. Had to get hydraulic pressure back. I do know that the V-Skylabs DC3 simulates the engine management much more accurately, no question about it. It's but for me, it is uncontrollable on the ground, and it's the window texturing. I can't, like, it's overdone, and so yeah, I haven't really flown it a whole lot, but maybe I need to look at it again at some point in time. I also got really mad because I bought the big livery add-on pack, and as soon as I bought it, that's when I found out, oh, by the way, this doesn't work anymore with the V-Skylabs DC3. Sorry about that. So I paid $14 or $12 more for the V-Skylab DC3 C47 than I should have. So I'm like, go back to making helicopters, dude. Come on. They've tweaked it a lot, Good Fixin' says. All right, well, there's 2 votes for it. Most have sunshades, and your dad's hangar neighbor is building an RV-10. He's 82. I don't think he'll ever complete it. Yeah, good for him. What the hey, right? All right, what do I need? I need 285 35-ish. That's about what I'm doing right now. Well, not quite. According to my, what? This thing's not even close. There. We're just going to follow it by hand here. 41 miles. No ATC. I still don't know if I like it more than the Aeroworx, but it's better in 12 than it was in 11. Ah, okay. Yeah. Right now, by the way, Rochester is reporting winds 310 at 13, gusting 22 with an altimeter of 3004. Oh, you know what? Downwind sim. I always forget about that for you. That's an important thing. And I feel like I'm pitching nose down a little bit. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I do think the V-Sky Labs, I think their VR support and integration is really good. So I want to land to the north. If I can, I've got a runway 4. Whoops. And yeah, I think that runway 4 is going to be our boy. Where are you going? Where are you going? 310, 13, gusting 22. That's right. That is right. Piece of cake. Runway 28, I guess, could be a possibility though. Let me check again. 310. Yeah, you know what? Runway 28 is going to be better. It's only 30 degrees off. Runway 4 is a lot more. So we'll do 28, and I'll probably just go straight in. And yeah, no ATC right now, so straight in. I got Whiskey Papa and on tow, and then anybody else coming in there? No, nobody else. Very good, very good. That'll be good. Yep, if only she had curtains. That's right. Now, pretend that's full of mail back there, because that's what we're hauling. Smitty asked Soulworks Sim whether the vans were stamped in aluminum or stamped aluminum or laser cut. Yeah, that's right. I heard about that. That is insane. So for those of you that don't know what Smitty's talking about, go look that up. Apparently the laser cutting creates little cracks in the holes, and basically, like, every part that's shipped is worthless. I mean, because there's like the connectors are going to fail, the rivet holes are going to fail, and like they've shipped like thousands of kits, and they've laser cut them instead of stamped them. And anyway, like they're thinking it's gonna like they're thinking that is it the Rands? Is that who did that? I'm trying to remember. But anyway, whoever the company is, they're thinking they don't have the capital to replace all the aircraft or pay back or give refunds. Like they figure it's gonna bankrupt the company and all those poor people that ordered all these kits are gonna be SOL. Stamping actually makes them stronger too. That Smitty's saying, yeah, just crazy that in an industry that's so exact with every little step that they take and every little thing they do, that something like that got missed. I don't know. It's a bad deal all the way around. $30 miles. We're getting there. Oh, this is fun. This reminds me of that Trans-Canada series that we did back in the day. Not quite as long, but this book, and I got to make sure that the DC3 and Microsoft Flight Sim is working, because this book has routes all over the place. They flew routes down in South America. They flew routes in Africa, Iceland, Greenland, and one of their most famous ones was actually up in Newfoundland, where they had one of their company aircraft actually crash landed somewhere up there in the wilderness, and they spent like a week sort of searching for them, and then they found them, and they had all survived, and they were, it was winter time, and of course they were super cold, but as soon as they found them, they started airdropping stuff in. Anyway, they saved them, but it was a really cool story. So there's all kinds of places we can fly, and but a lot of it hinges on me getting that DC3 from in Microsoft Flight Sim working, because I think I'm about ready to dump my auto ortho. I don't know, it's just my performance in X-Plane has just not been great with it, and so I don't know, like, I feel like I can fly outside of the US in Microsoft Flight Sim and be just fine, and then I can just keep my regular ortho here in North America and also be just fine, and not have to give up the performance or the disk space, honestly. The RV-10 is not as cool as the digital replica one is. Sounds aren't as good. It's not analog. Oh man. But for $2, yeah. Right. Hey, even if you have fun with it tonight for like 2 hours, right? You've got your money's worth. What else can you do for $2? Like that's one Diet Dr. Pepper. X-Plane 12 maybe does, just the default, it may. Tim Dogs, yeah, same time I might fly it much, but for $2, why not? That's right. That's right. Okay, so I am like, this is a pretty easy lake because you've got the Great Lakes here. Lake Ontario to follow, and then Rochester is coming up on the town of Rochester, I think. So, and Rochester, airport elevation is 558 feet, so we won't need to lose much to get into pattern altitude. And we're going to be bad pilots and just go straight in to it, because I'm closing in on 3 hours and I'm getting a little tired. I don't know how those guys do it for 6, 7, 8 hours. Oh, I still have a notch of flaps out. Gosh darn it. Oh well. No wonder I was going so slow. I'm down there looking at my airspeed going, what the heck? Yeah. That's right there, buddy. That's right. Well, there's your problem.
Where's the spoon? Aha! Aha!
And I'm definitely not in flaps range. 140 is flaps range, so yeah. But these are these little flaps that come down off the bottom of the wing. They can take anything. Heck, this thing was over in Normandy, so What can't it do? Rochester traffic, November 11816, DC3 at 2,300. We are 19 miles east of the field. We straight in runway 28, Rochester. That's right, military grade. Can't hurt this sucker. You can see him though, just a little bit. A little bit. Still leaking oil, by the way. I have the maintenance guys check on that. Alright, I'm going to start to slow down here a little bit. Everybody that's ever been in the military knows really what that means. I have not been in the military, but I'm assuming that that means that it's not necessarily always built to last. Where are you, Rochester? Is that us up there, maybe? Downwind's got a little packing to do before they head out tomorrow. All right, my man. Thanks for flying. Try to be an adult. Good luck with that. I gave up a while back. I'll watch the crash. Oh, I forgot to check. I actually didn't do half bad this last time. 14 out. Again, we're straight into 8. Judging by my VOR, I'm a little left the course. So I'm kind of trying to come over here and correct. I don't have the field in sight just yet, though, so I'm not 100% sure. I think this is it. Well, it's like I thought. Maybe not. I don't know. That's right. Well, one of my favorite quotes from the book actually was, he says, there are landings and there are arrivals. And yeah, sometimes you have...
This portion of the Melvin Leroy channel brought to you by Downwind Sim Binoculars. Never take off without them.
Sometimes you land and sometimes you arrive. Boy, it'd be nice if I could see something, though. I'm starting to slide past my VOR, so I'm going to turn back here and just fly 280. Let's fly west, a little more westerly. I don't want to overshoot it. It just looks too airporty, too suspiciously airstrippy. But I've zoomed in on it 3 times now, and it is not the airport. 11 miles out. I got a ways to go yet. I don't need to be at pattern altitude already. Let's climb back up a little bit here. Hey, Jim, how's it going? Nice to see Charlie at 172 Juliet Hotel coming in. Just finished a flight with your other sim buddy in the A320. Nice.
Rochester traffic. Vans, November 114 Papa. 15 miles to the east. Inbound full stop. We're gonna overfly the field east to west and enter a left downwind for runway 4.
Oh, good fixins.
Rochester.
You do-gooder. You're making me feel bad. Just stopping in. A320 has a lot to learn. Yeah. Isn't that great, though? I love that aspect of some of those planes. But only here till 11 your time. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in, Jim. That means a lot, man. It's... you guys know how I feel about that stuff. Thanks for saying hello. It brightens my day for sure. Where is this airport? I don't know. I'm right on it. I am like right on it, but Yeah, we're all fighting a cold now. Other than that, though, we're doing good. We took my grandson back home, so I was supposed to have my son and his family come up for Thanksgiving, but the little one, my granddaughter, caught a cold, and so they took her in to the doctor. It would have been Tuesday, and they just decided that they weren't going to be able to make the trip up, and so it was all right. I had brought my grandson home over the weekend, and so we just ran him back down last night because we had this snowstorm coming today. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think we want to be messing with that. All right, there's an airport out here somewhere, guys. I don't know. We might be landing on Interstate 20 here.
Rochester traffic, we got the DC3 in sight. We're going to try to follow him, man, assuming he knows where he's going.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just looking at my VOR needle. I'm way left now, so good grief. Yeah, Rochester traffic, Douglas 816. We know we're 7 miles east of the airfield, but we have not yet located the airfield. We're going to continue flying here 2,100 westbound. Yeah, you've had your flu shot and COVID. That's a COVID shot, and that's enough needles for you. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. So this VOR, by the way, is right on the, like, it's 2 runways are here, and the VOR is right tucked in the corner. So like if I'm following the VOR, I know I'm eventually gonna see the field. It's just, will I see it in time to actually configure for landing? Wait a minute. There we go. We got it. All right. At Rochester traffic, Douglas 816 is 5 miles east of the field. We're going to be straight in 28. Pure luck. Hey, don't follow me. Hashtag. Yeah, right.
Right, Rochester traffic, 114 Papa is about 8 miles east of the field. We're also going to be making straight in for 28. We got the Douglas in sight.
I'll try to keep the speed up. Pure luck, what's going on, my friend? Hello. Welcome, everybody from the Pure Luck stream. You just catching me kind of on the tail end, but I might be able to give you some entertainment here as we're landing the DC3 up here in Rochester, New York. We've been hauling mail. We departed Newark about 3 hours ago. We made a stop in Wilkes-Barre. We made a stop in Syracuse, and now we're going to Rochester. On a later flight, we'll finish this. This is called the Airmail Route 21 westbound, and AM21W. And all we have to do now is go from here to Erie and then into Cleveland, and we'll have completed that. It's a 1930s era mail route that actually was flown in a DC2, but because Downwind Sim is being selfish with his time and has not developed a DC2 for me to use in X-Plane, I have to use this DC3. Kales, yeah, X-Plane 12 looks pretty good. Welcome. Nice to see you. All right, we want 100 down to 90 here. So looking pretty good. We're gonna go gear down. And asymmetrical locking. I love it. Little crosswind here. A little crosser, but hopefully we're gonna be okay. Fuel pump's gonna come back on. We're a little high. Mixture, auto rich, propellers pull forward. Oh, dip down a little bit there. It's this is as gusty a wind as we've had all day. Gusting like what did we say? Gusting 21 or something like that. This could be a little bit of a rodeo here. Let's find out. Now we do. Alright, 90, we can start to bleed a little bit. Looking for 75 over the numbers. Little crab, little crabby. Oh boy, there's a gust. The tail around. That right wing down first. Oh boy. Ended up way left of center. Not the best in the west, but we're down. We are down. With any luck, maybe we'll be able to take a look at the replay on that one, see where it all went horribly wrong. Tails down. Flaps up, and looks like we're gonna have to roll it all the way down. Sorry, Fixie. Oh, he's tons of time. Tons of time. Boy, I have not been happy with the performance today. Oh, there's a taxiway. I don't know why I've been so stuttery today. This is default scenery here, and I understand the one at Syracuse, but in Rochester, Douglas 816 is clear of 28 Rochester. But yeah, for these defaulters, I thought we'd be all right. Oh, well, like I said, we're down. Life is good. Taxi in, put her to bed for the night, and we should be good. JSnap is here. Hello, not quite released yet, but the developer... I'm the developer of... Oh, yeah. Shared Flight. Everybody knows JSnap. If you don't, JSnap, welcome. JSnap is a guy that's helped... He's done a ton of work on the shared flight plug-in, which, again, showing tremendous potential and fun to see the progress. All right, I'm in the way here, I think. We're just going to bring... You know, this is exactly where you wouldn't want to park this thing, but you know what? I'm okay. We're just unloading the mail here. We'll stay out of the way. And there we go. That's it. Okay. Let me shut down and get caught up with the chat. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a fun flight. Jenny's can come off. Let's get all this good stuff. De-icers did their job. Nav beacon taxi cabins. All that stuff is good there. And let's go ahead. Kill it. A decent spin down with this plane. There you have it. There you have it. All right, so let's see. What did I miss here? Pure Luck came in. Appreciate that, by the way, and welcome again, everybody from the Pure Luck channel. JSnap was here. Sexy plane, thank you, my good man. Yeah, I tried to fly the MSFS version of it, but it was being a little weird. I'll be honest with you. It was being a little glitchy. So I jumped over to this one because I knew this one was working fine. And I'm happy. It was a darn good flight. Pure Luck's out of here. Take care, buddy. We'll see you on your next stream. Enjoy your evening. Get some rest, and thanks again for coming in. All right, I am gonna judge good fixins on his landing. So let's get our camera set so we can judge Fixie here. I think I can come over and get a little closer. Right, 28. We need to turn a little bit here. That's the wrong runway. This is the runway we need. Right? Yeah, let's get all judgy. Is this our right runway? I think it is. 228. Yes, it is. All right. We'll just we'll watch Mr. Van's Rands come on down. I do, Tim, and but what I'm thinking is that possibly the I might have possibly disabled it with my add-on linker. Here he comes. Oh, yeah. I ended up to the left. He ended up on the right a little bit. Oh, that's not too bad. Not half bad, man. That's a little tiny light airplane. And right now the METAR, yeah, 310 at 13 gusting 22. That's probably right at, if not over the max for that little airplane. But nice job, my friend. Nice job.
Rochester traffic.
So anyway, I'm gonna go check on that because that might be part of the problem. But yes, yeah, Gales, I've got just a horrible model matching set, and there's no two ways about it. All right, let me do this. Let's get this thing buttoned up and call it a night.
Thanks for watching my papa.
So thank you again, everybody, for coming by. It was a great evening. It ended up being just what I needed. Pure Luck, thank you so much for the raid. We had Men Guy Storm, X-Men Guy Storm. I missed you, but thank you for the follow. Duluth Fly also came in with a raid. It was a night of raids. Thank you, Duluth, if you're still here. Appreciate that. Pilot Ryan, thank you for the follow. And I think that was kind of it for us today as far as new friends go. But a lot of the old crew was here flying along with us. Of course, Good Fixins there, bringing it in like a boss. We also had Downwind Sim, throwing oil and catching fire. And we had Rock Valkyrie for a little bit, also kind of flew that first leg with us. So lots of fun, and no doubt about that. It was a good flight. My next flight, by the way, guys, is scheduled for Saturday. We're going to be in the MD-80 here in X-Plane. We're going to be doing another leg of the Bravo Tour, Cleveland to Detroit to LaGuardia. And I know that I have the time listed as 6 o'clock Mountain, which is 1 a.m. Zulu, but I'm going to move that up a little bit because I think it's going to take a little time. And I'm going to maybe, I'm thinking I might go at 4 o'clock, 2300 Zulu, just so I have enough time to get that flight in. But I'll let you know over on my Discord channel. I'll let you know. And then otherwise, I'm kind of back to business on the 28th Tuesday. So normally, by the way, if you don't follow me, I do kind of a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday thing at about 1 in the morning Zulu time. It's 8 Eastern time. And so my Saturday stream, again, I'm going to move it up a couple of hours. Then on Tuesday, I'm going to be we're gonna go take a look at LP Nils' updated Kodiak Island scenery, and we are going to be in the I believe I'm going to be in the Islander doing some ops there. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then on Thursday, Greensboro has an event going on, and we're going to be again in X-Plane in the MU2, flying from, of course, Mountain Air. We're going to have to hit Mountain Air to Greensboro and then beyond on that. So that's my next 3 flights coming up. I hope you can tune in and join, and or maybe even fly along. But yeah, that's what we've got going on. All right, I am gonna find a stream, and I'm also gonna see, do we dare? Replay has been such a freak show here. I'm gonna pull up a streamer here, and while we do that, I'm gonna try to see if I can. Yeah. Oh, hey! Wait a second. We might be able to watch a little replay action. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I know I've got an ad coming, so hopefully it won't screw it up. But let's take a peek here and see how this one goes. Smitty Papa, have a good night, man. Boy, I took that. I backed that sucker out far enough, didn't I? This has turned into a wing view replay. Oh, look at that wind trying to tip me over. Oh, goodness. I think I'm trying to get tail right about there. Kick the tail over. Maybe even a little too far. A little too far. Yeah, the wind's pushing me at this point. I'm kind of... Oh, that was... that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work, guys. Oops. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry I did that. The replay mode. Oh, there we go. I was going to say the replay mode just keeps getting better and better. Austin, well done, sir. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, let's not even worry about that. All right. Sorry. Let's just go say hey to our friend Iowa Scotsman, and I will meet you over there. Would love to see as many of you head over there for just a little bit if possible, and check out a really awesome dude. So let's keep the love going. I'll see you over there. Can't wait to fly with you again. Have a good rest of your weekend, and yeah, we'll see you on Saturday. God bless.